Welcome to webgolfcoach.com. Putting. In the other set of clubs, the sand wedge is actually the most upright. But the putter is even more upright, which warrants a different way of actually holding on to the putter. What I'm going to go through is an orthodox putting grip, but as you may have seen, there are quite a number of different ways of holding on to the actual putter handle itself. I'm going to go through the orthodox putting grip. I'm going to start with my right hand first of all. Because the putter, like I said, is the most upright of all the clubs, if I actually hold on as I would with a sand wedge, you may see that when I get into a setup position that the toe of the putter is very much off the ground. If I try and get the putter sitting flat on the ground, I have to raise my hands up, and now I'm feeling very uncomfortable. The hold of the putter is very much more now in the palms of the hands. First of all, the right hand. Down the base of the handle, I'm going through the lifeline of my hand, fingers underneath, and the thumb is on top. I'm now going to take my left hand position. And what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to point out my index finger, because that finger is actually going to rest on the outside of the fingers from my right hand. Again, the handle is going to go through the palm of the hand or the lifeline. So what that helps me with is to get a good feel of the handle of the putter, but also get a comfortable position so that the putter itself sits flat on the ground. What I'm going to do now is follow into a setup position. The optimal way, relative to my target line, is that when I get into my setup position, my eye line is over the top of the ball, and in particular, my left eye. The reason is that it gives me an optimal view of my direction, but also with the ball being under my left eye, and what you can do is actually drop a ball from your left eye, and that will help to make a slight ascending contact on the ball. Drop the ball from my left eye, it should land on top of my object ball. And that will help to make a slight ascending contact on the ball. That gets the ball rolling much more smoothly. So it doesn't matter where the ball position is relative to the stance, as long as it's under my left eye. The stroke itself is very simple. From the starting point, the putter head is going to move the same distance back as forward. So very much working on the theory of a pendulum. The distance of the putt, well, that depends on, will vary the length of the stroke itself. But in putting, there are very few moving parts. Once I've got my setup position, from the waist down, my legs are very, very still. Also, my head is very, very still through the stroke as well. The main source that the putting stroke will come from is from the shoulders. So the triangle that I have between my arms and the shoulders are going to influence the movement. So you can also see that the hands and the wrists are not actually involved in the stroke. The rhythm itself, I have a great way of thinking about the stroke itself and getting into the rhythm. I think on smooth on the way back and stroke on the way through. And thinking about that rhythm while you make the stroke, smooth stroke, will give you that control of the stroke itself. Let me play a shot for you. Smooth stroke. So it's good rhythm and a good sound, fundamentals for actually the putting stroke.